Friends, my name is Madhur. Today, I am going to discuss on the topic of how school bus tracking system can increase fleet efficiency. Now, let us discuss the first point on safety. Believe it or not, it is the safest fleet that are the most profitable and therefore the most efficient. If your fleet is unsafe, sooner or later you will find your cost escalating. Breakdowns, vehicle damages, medical claim, and lawsuit. But a tracking system supports you in putting fleet safety at the top of the priority list. It provides a mean to track school buses in real time and has a system of alert to notify fleet managers as well as parents and school authorities every time the bus driver exceeds speeding limit or resorts to harsh braking. The very fact that their driving is monitored makes driver more conscious of their driving habit. They drive safer because they know they are accountable. Parents and school authorities get notification for expected time of arrival of the buses. This helps parents to ensure that children are never left unattended at the bus stop where they might be exposed to various danger. The system allows for periodic check on key safety functionalities like light, stop arm, cameras, seat belt, and raises alert so that the school buses are never on the road without these safety features fully functioning. The system helps fleet managers to be proactive about maintenance. It allows for setting up maintenance and servicing schedule and alert the driver and fleet managers when a service date is approaching. This ensures that buses are safe and roadworthy. Moreover, the system provides a way to monitor student attendance and track their whereabouts using RFID-based tracking. This enables the highest level of safety for students and the greatest peace of mind for parents as well as school authorities. Now, let us discuss the next point on driving route efficiency. It is practically impossible for school bus fleet operators to manually create and keep a track of school bus route for a single school bus, let alone an entire fleet. But with a GPS vehicle tracking system in place, the fleet manager needs to simply import student addresses and specify route duration or maximum route time, and the system calculates the most efficient route that not only save time but also fuel cost. These routing systems are dynamic and flexible to incorporate changes on a day-to-day basis. Moreover, the GPS capability also ensures that routes are optimized on the go, so school buses avoid areas with heavy traffic or accident, which means every day of the week school buses are plying on the most efficient route. Now, let us discuss the next point on efficient dispatching. Sometimes buses may break down on a given route, or there may be a last minute change that leaves part of the route uncovered. At such time, fleet managers can easily view all operating school buses on a map and call in the closest bus to cover the unfinished route. Now, let us discuss the next point on maximizing fleet potential. The system can ensure that when buses get empty, they are paired with schools nearby so that empty runs or deadheads are avoided as much as possible. It is also possible to make a case for structuring bell time of schools such that the same set of school buses can ply from multiple school and bell tires. This can have a huge impact on savings for schools as well as fleet operators. Now, let us discuss the next point on optimizing fleet maintenance. Fleet can never ever afford to have a downtime. When the buses are down, the overhead costs are still ticking. With the tracking system in place, it is possible to keep a track of downtime for a fleet and investigate factors that could be causing them. Fleet managers can set up preventive maintenance schedule for necessary check like oil changes, engine tune-up, and tire rotation. This could be set up based on time, mileage, or engine hours. Keeping on top of maintenance ensures that fleet managers avoid the eventuality of major breakdown or repairs down the line. Now, let us discuss the next point on optimizing fleet performance. It is possible to periodically monitor the key health parameters of the school bus, like engine light status, fuel level, battery voltage, coolant temperature, miles per gallon. This enables fleet managers to be on top of things as far as fleet health and fuel economy is concerned. Now, let us discuss the next point on increasing fuel efficiency. The efficient routing system ensures that travel distance is minimized across the fleet, which results in fuel saving. Excessive speeding has an adverse effect on fuel economy by as much as 33%. But the tracking system provides a system of alert and feedback, ensuring that drivers rarely ever break the speed limit and always remain motivated to drive safely. Similarly, excessive idling is a ban for fuel efficiency because it has no mileage or revenue attached to it. However, the system helps fleet managers to keep a track of idling across the fleet. When the idling time exceeds permissible limit, drivers are sent alert to correct their driving. Now, let us discuss the next point on preventing unauthorized usage. Personal use of school buses can be a drain for operational efficiency. It increases wear and tear, fuel loss, and the risk of accident and legal liability. Here, the system can set up geofence alert to instantly highlight drivers who deviate from their route or unscheduled stop. Alerts can also be sent out if the buses are being driven outside of normal hours. Now, let us discuss the next point on monitoring driver behavior. Driver negligence is the root cause for most accidents. Tracking systems help to actively monitor drivers for overspeeding, hard braking, or rash maneuvering. Alert notification can be sent to all concerned, which help to keep drivers in check. Fleet managers can also set up a driver scoring system that automatically tracks good as well as bad driving behavior so that regular defaulters can be trained or counseled and good performers can be rewarded. Now, let us discuss the next point on reducing labor cost. Maintaining high safety standard help fleet operators to attract and retain the best drivers. The best talent will flock to the fleet that are the safest. The system can make a driver job simpler with features like guided navigation, two-way communication, streamlined pre and post trip check, automatic logging of work hours, and automated student attendance. This results in better job performance and satisfaction and better retention rate, which lowers recruitment and training cost. Now, let us discuss the next point on reducing acquisition cost. By enforcing better driving practices and preventive maintenance, fleet managers can reduce wear and tear and increase the service life of the school buses. Hence, the cost burden of refurbishing existing school buses or acquiring new ones is greatly reduced. Now, let us discuss the next point on going paperless. A cloud-based tracking system can help to digitize and store every aspect of fleet management, from route sheet to personal file, training documents, payroll, student attendance record. This eliminates the need for paper records and makes system more transparent. Now, let us discuss the next point on better time management. A lot of time gets wasted when parents and school authorities call up the transport manager to check why the bus got delayed and whether the children are safe. But with customized app for all stakeholders, parents and school authorities can communicate with drivers and transport managers seamlessly. Likewise, teachers can also send out requests to schedule field trip. Now, let us discuss the next point on reducing litigation. There could be time when drivers resort to legal action against unpaid wages for overtime. Since the tracking system records all driver activity, the relevant data could be easily retrieved from the system as evidence and could form a strong line of defense for fleet managers. Now, let us discuss the next point on reducing insurance cost. When fleet operators or schools invest in a GPS tracking system, insurance companies know that maintenance check and driving practices are monitored. Also, school buses become easily traceable in the event of a theft. Hence, insurance premium would get reduced by 15 to 18%. Thus, a school bus GPS tracking system not only empowers fleet managers to effectively manage an entire fleet of buses, but also equip them to drive efficiency, monitor cost, and increase profitability, all the while ensuring that the primary goal of child safety is never compromised. So, what are you waiting for? Call us for a free demo today. You can get the free demo of Fleetwood School Bus Tracking System at fleetwood.com. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.